everyone, I'm Dottie, Stitching Scotty, and welcome to Flosstube number 67. Today is February the 12th, 2022, and I would just like to thank everyone for watching and tuning in and coming back. Whatever you're doing, if you're new, I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you'll find something you enjoy, and if you do, please hit the subscribe and the like button and comment. I love to hear your comments, good or bad. Anyway, we're going to talk about the Nashville Needlework Expo today, and we're also going to talk about stitching the Winter Olympics. So I've been doing that, and I wasn't sure I was going to do it last week, so I didn't talk about it. And so anyway, that's where we are with that. I have a finish. I have some past FFOs. I have Stitchy Kindness and haul and plans. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is my Stitching the Winter Olympics. It's hashtag Stitch the Winter Olympics. And every day, Naptime Stitcher has mapped us out something that we start with, a little chart, and she's got all the days listed, and she gives us like an example of what we're supposed to stitch. And on February 4th, there was the opening ceremony, and we're supposed to have a new start or something we started in 2022. Well, I have a new start. So the only thing is my new start, I cannot show the pattern because it's a Stitcher's Challenge from Violets and Verses. But what I will do is show you what I've got done, and I used it for a couple of days. And I'm running behind, so I may not get this done. I don't know. But she gave us a chart, and we were supposed to pick out our colors and then fabric and everything, and decide, you know, what it is that we're going to stitch. Now, nothing today is ironed except my finish, because I have a lot to show, because I've stitched something different every stinking day. So anyway, the fabric I chose was R&R Reproductions fabric. And it was, yeah. Well, it was something I had left over. All I know is it was an R&R reproduction fabric. I don't think I have the name of it in here. I used DMC flosses. And no, I do not have the name. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Okay. Nothing like not being organized. Okay, well, no, I don't. Okay, anyway, this is my progress so far. Okay, I decided I would make a country patchwork heart, and so I'm stitching along, and this is on 32 count, and I'm using one strand because for some reason the weave is, well, no, this might be 36 count, but I could swear that I could swear it said 32 count. But anyway, I'm using one strand because two strands was too bunchy. So we'll see how this goes. I've still got some more to stitch, and you'll see the progress next time. And as you can tell, yes, I use a hoop. And these are all DMC colors, and they are one thread over two, or one strand of thread over two strands of linen, threads of linen. Good grief. It's been a long day. Yes. All right. This is the after work day. And yesterday was like Black Friday. I'm telling you. It was crazy. But anyway, this is fun. And Violets and Verses has a Facebook group that you can join. All you need to do is go on Facebook, look up Violets and Verses, and you answer the questions and join her group. And then you know, she puts out free charts every now and then and does Stitcher's challenges, and they're just great. Jennifer is just wonderful, and I just think she's just all that. And she gives great retreats, and she's a fantastic instructor. So you can't talk either. All right, next we have on February the 5th, we have the Winter Olympics, and we have Jolly Happy Soul is what I chose because it says stitch something, sorry about the rattling, related to winter. So as you know, I've been stitching, And I think I might have shown you this last week. I can't remember. But anyway, this is Primrose Cottage Stitches, Jolly Happy Soul, and it's such a happy, happy piece. But I'm going to show it again because it's part of the Winter Olympics. I'm using the DMC Call for threads, and I have a piece of natural raw linen. And this is what I had done, I think, last week. He still doesn't have the top of his hat. He has no eyeballs. And the Christmas presents have no wrapping paper. So there you go. But anyway, it's 28 count. I used 2 strands over 2, and I used all DMC flosses. And eventually, I am going to get this done. Yes, I really will. All right. So that was February the 5th, and it was something related to winter. So I stitched on that. Then on February the 6th, it had the Olympic rings, and we were supposed to stitch with a color from the Olympic rings. And I hope this was okay because I guess it was kind of like make your own rule kind of thing. Here we go, rattle, rattle, rattle. Sorry about that. But anyway, the Olympic rings are blue, yellow, black, green, and red. Well, I got everything done but the black, but it just said stitch with a color. So, guess what? That's why I picked the colors in my heart, part of it. So I had green, blue, red, and yellow. Everything but black. And I think the stripes might be black. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet. There may be something else. But anyway, I stitched on it again that day. Then, on February the 7th, we were supposed to stitch something with an animal. And I was thinking, you know, I don't stitch a lot of animals. And then I got to thinking, you know, I was looking at my Whip Go project, and I got to thinking, oh, Women of the Mayflower, they had animals. So I got out my Women of the Mayflower, but I didn't get very much done. It's by Brenda Gervais. Now let me take this off. You can tell I was in a hurry. I had to work a lot this week and didn't have a lot of time to like do much of anything but like just the basic what I had to do. So it was, yeah, it's like we don't want to look at the house. We don't want to look at the car. We just don't want to look at anything, you know. Just stitch, you know. But anyway, Women of the Mayflower just happened to have some animals on the boat with them. So there is there's a bunch of seagulls, and it looks like there's a ram, some chickens, a pig, a dog maybe, a horse maybe, or not. And then of course there's fish. But anyway, if you look up here at the top so you can see. So what I did, I haven't gotten down to that yet. But I stitched a little bit more. I stitched the 2 little pilgrims on the boat. And that's as far as I got. And then I fell asleep. So this is 36 count, and it's 1 strand over 2. I'm using all the Call for fibers, and they are class DMCs and Needleart and Weeks Dye Works, and there's even some Classic Color Works. So it's using all of the top 3, you know, just fancy flosses or whatever you want to call them. So that one's neat. And this one's also on my Whip Go. And this is Whip Go weekend, so it's going to get some more stitching today. So I'm excited about that. So that's a good thing. All right. Then on the 8th, they said, stitch a pattern that contains something round. And I was like, round? What do I have that's round? And then I found it. The tomato pin cushion is sort of kind of round from Mill Hill. Okay, this is for my monthly Orny Sal, or 12 in 2000, hashtag 12 in 2022. I figured I might as well use it for both. And I have my flosses on here. The DMCs, because you know you have to separate them with the Mill Hill kit. And this is what I have done on my tomato. So I have a half round. So So there you go. And I've made a mistake. So I've got to figure out to fudge or go on. And I'll probably just go on. All right. It's not a big mistake though. So I might could find it and click it out. So I did that one. And that was on 14 count perforated paper. And it's going to be a magnet. And it's with Mill Hill. Then on February the 9th, it said to stitch something that is part of a series or multi-part chart. Well, as you all know, if you've been watching my Flosstube, I have lots of series. And the one that I thought I would work on is the one I wanted to give my daughter for Christmas. Well, you know, this is after Christmas. So there were 2 in the set that I did not get done. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to work on those. And I got a little bit done on this one. This one's from Little House Needleworks. And the 2 I didn't have done were November and December. And that's just the name of the chart. Little House Needleworks, November and December. So this one's December. And I got the rest of the trees done. The snow on the trees. And the border under December, up the side of the house and over to the top of the house. And then I had to stop. But at least I got that done that day. And this one's on 28 count raw linen. And I'm using all the Classic Colorworks fibers for this. And it's 2 strands over 2. Okay. And this one I bought it was so, I bought this in like 2010. So there's nothing like letting something sit around, is there? But I mean, I've had a lot of them done. And where's the other one? Oh dear. Oh, here it is. Okay. The other one I'm just going to leave in the hoop because I had to, well, I need to tell you about it first. Can you tell I'm just not with it today? Okay, on the 10th, I had to stitch something related to nature. And this other one just happened to have a squirrel, an acorn, a leaf, and a pumpkin. So I thought, this is good. Well, as you know, when you've been watching mine, I made a mistake. Imagine that. But anyway, well, it really wasn't a mistake, but I stitched with the Brown Sugar Classic Colorworks, and it's a variegated floss, and it was heavily variegated, and I was just watching Flosstube and not paying attention, and guess what? My squirrel was striped. Yeah, it had horizontal lines going across him, so I had to rip that out. So then I just kind of skipped around and just kind of made some highlights here, and got that much stitched back, and I have that much stitched on the leaf. So there's where we stand on November, and this is also 28 count raw linen. And it's 2 strands over 2. Oh, Winston's making an appearance. So hopefully she might get this 1 decade. Who knows? You never can tell. But anyway, I've got a lot of them FFO'd, as you know, if you've been watching my Flosstubes. Oh dear, I'm about to lose part of my pattern. That would not be good. Okay. All right. Then, on February 11th, which was yesterday, we had to stitch something from a pair of designers. Well, I know this is stretching it, but this is the best I could do. Back in the, well, it was around, I don't know, Halloween, Thanksgiving. Anyway, Lady Dot Creates and Hands-On Design did the Philanthropic Pumpkin, and it was very, very limited. And I happened to be lucky enough to get one because I thought this was just the most darling pattern. So I figured between the 2 of them, it's 2 designers, you know, she does like trim and stuff. So that's kind of what I did. And this is what I have done on this one. Now this one is on 32 count antique white linen, and I'm using all the call for DMC colors. And Lady Dot Creates, she provided the finishing kit with the little pins and things. And this is what I have done so far. I got more crows done and more more of the quilt squares. And I got some of these filled in too. So I got a good bit done on that. And that's 2 strands over 2 for good coverage. So hopefully one of these decades I'll get this one done. This is also a whip go project, but not for this month. But I really, really like that. So that's brought us up to date on what I've worked on this week. It's been little but a lot of different things. Okay, the zipping is done. Okay. All right, so there's 9 more days, and I will go through that as we go. Today is going to be Stitch Something with 2 or 4 people. So that's going to be the Mayflower. I'm going to use Women of the Mayflower again by Brenda Gervais. Oh my goodness. And then tomorrow is going to be Darktober stitching. And guess what? It happens to be Stitch Something with a Halloween, fall, or dark theme. Wonder what I'll do for that. Yeah, I have nothing to choose from, you know. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is our free pattern of the week. Or free chart of the week, I guess. Okay, now I do not have a picture, but I'm going to show you a little of the edge. Or do I have a picture? Let's hold off on that. And I might see if I can find one because I can't remember. Well, we'll hold off on that just a minute. And I'll see. First of all, let's do the Nashville. Let's switch gears here. And we're going to do the Nashville Needlework Expo new patterns that you can choose from. I'm ready to enable you. I'm sorry I keep stuttering so much, but my brain is on overload. Okay, the first thing is Love Lives Here, and it's cross stitch designs by Teresa Kogut. And it's most of her things I think are going to be booklets. And this is the design. Isn't that pretty? Just love that house. And it says Love Lives Here. So be sure and get your paper and pen out because you're going to need it. There are some beautiful, beautiful items here. All right, the next thing is also from Needlework Market. This is by Teresa Kogut is what I mean to say. It's a snowman and he's praying and it says peace on earth. Isn't that beautiful? Little angel snowman. I love that fabric. So pretty. All right. And that one's called Flurry. And there's 9 designs, I think, in that booklet. Then this one, I may have showed you this one last week, but I can't remember. This one is from the Nebby Needle. And it says, my cross stitch is calling, and I must go to stitch the alphabet all in a row. And it's got 2 crows. Isn't that cute? Just too cute. And that's the Nebby Needle. And, well, okay. All right, the next one is Hello Spring. And this is by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And I saw a post on Instagram that said that she had 15 new patterns coming out, I think at market. And this is one of them. Isn't that pretty and springy and bright? Just very, very cheerful. Their patterns are so pretty. All right, the next thing is, oh, I hadn't seen this one. This one is Thoughts and Dreams, and this is cross stitch designs by Teresa Kogut. And this one has a pillow. It says Daydream Believer. Isn't that pretty? Very, very pretty. And that's a pre-order also. All right, and the next one is also by Teresa Kogut, and this is a chart. This is cross-stitch chart. It's called Madonna and Child. Isn't that beautiful? Madonna and Child. All right, and the next one is Gather. And this is a booklet, and this is by Teresa Kogut. We're on a Teresa Kogut roll. And this shows 3 of the designs in the book, or booklet. I'll get close so you can see them. Okay, Gather by Teresa Kogut. Well, I've spent all my extra money. Have you? So, yeah. Okay. And I've showed that one last week, but I didn't show this one. Okay, this one is called Let Love Rain. And this is also, it's a small collection, Big Love. This is also a Teresa Kogut. Those are some unusual scissors. But isn't that pretty? I love all the colors. Just so, so pretty. Okay. And next we have Coffee Gets Me Started, Jesus Keeps Me Going. And this is by New York Dreamer. Too cute. New York Dreamer. Okay. And the next one is called Bless This Farmhouse. And this is by New York Dreamer. So if you like the farmhouse look, this would be just perfect. Look at that rooster. And I like the barn and the sunflower. Just too cute. Okay. They even had a weather vane on top of the farmhouse. I mean the barn. Oh goodness. This one is by New York Dreamer. Bloom Where You Are Planted. It's colorful and got some beautiful, beautiful flowers. Just too cute. All right. Getting a lot of designers putting out a lot of pretty things. And this one I really, really like. This one is from New York Dreamer, and it's called Fresh Baked Apple Pie. And look at it. They've got it on a rolling pin. Who would have thought? It'd make a great pillow, a great picture, but that's really cute on the rolling pin. I could just see that on one of those pie safes, or, you know, one of those things that had the flour thing, you know, where you grind your flour and stuff in it. I can't remember what you call those things. And here's another one that says Life Begins with Coffee. Too cute. It'd be like a match set. Okay. Then we have, this is from Praiseworthy Stitches. This is the Jingle Bell, I think it's Uti kit, but it's the sewing kit. Isn't that pretty? It's got the scissor fob and the pin cushion and needle book, and everything fits in the bell. And that's Praiseworthy Stitches. All right, then we have, looks like a strawberry. This one is Praiseworthy Stitches. It's the Wee Quaker Berry Kit. Look at that. That's cute. And it's definitely Quaker. All right, the next thing we have is a Biscornu, and you could pretty much make this one in any color. This one's called Tulips and Iris Biscornu, and you could also mix up the colors. It wouldn't have to just be just one color. But isn't that beautiful? I love those designs. Okay, and Biscornus are very easy to put together. All right, the next thing they have is, I don't know what you call that. Oh, it's a Holly Jolly Stacker. And this is Praiseworthy Stitches also. And of course it's Christmassy. Look at that star on top. Isn't that cute? They just make a great decoration. All right. And you have plenty of time to work on it. And then we also have, from Praiseworthy Stitches, the Snowman's Christmas. Look at that snowman. He's humongous. Isn't that cute? There's always have so much to look at in there. The reindeer, the skaters, log cabin. Just so pretty. And that's a pretty fabric. All right. The next thing we have is a patriotic Star Spangled Duo cross stitch pattern. It's a pillow and a Biscornu Liberty. That's so pretty. And the Biscornu says USA. It's called Star Spangled Duo cross stitch pattern. That'd be a quick stitch. Next, oh dear, not good. Okay, hold that thought. Oops. Okay, next we have from the Nebby Needle, the Garden Queen Duo cross stitch pattern. It's got the little box topper, and then it's got the other flat on the picket fence, or you could put it on a sewing box or something. So pretty. All right, then we have from Modern, oh no, wrong thing. Sorry. We have another Biscornu. Biscornus are very popular. This is the Nebby Needle Quirky Tomato cross stitch pattern. I might have showed this one last week. I think I did. Sorry about that. Okay. Then we also have Jeanette Douglas Designs. It says, oops. Okay. It's number 8, Silks and Wools. Isn't that cute? With a little sheep standing in front of that big basket of wool. And it says Silks and Wools. And that will have some specialty stitches in it, because Jeanette Douglas, she always puts specialty stitches in her pieces pretty much. Okay, and then we have, I can't remember if I showed, I don't think I showed this one. I showed the other one. This is Primrose Cottage Stitches A, B, C. Now, I may have shown this one. Isn't that cute? With the beehives and the bee. Or bees, I should say. And it goes with one that they had, or a couple that they had last year. All right, and then another one from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and I thought this was so cute. It says, be nice or buzz off. Sometimes you want to say that to people, don't you? Isn't that cute? It's just the cutest little pillow. So that one's cute. All right. Then we have from Blue Flower Stitching, Seasons of the Heart. We have this one. So pretty. Okay, that's Blue Flower Stitching, Seasons of the Heart. All right, and we have Hello Autumn. And this one is from Primrose Cottage Stitches. It's got the little acorns that spell out autumn. Too cute. All right. We also have Hello Santa. With little Santa hats that spell out Santa. That's from Primrose Cottage Stitches. Okay, and we have the Christmas Barn from Primrose Cottage Stitches. Isn't that cute? Very Christmassy with the Christmas wreath on the barn, the snowman, and the cardinals. Too cute. Goodness. All right, and then we also have Star Spangled Street by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Isn't that cute? You could do some of them. You could do all of them. Just really, really cute. And you could do it on all different sizes of fabric. So that would be good. Okay, the next thing is, ooh, sorry. Oh my goodness. I know I didn't show this one. This is from Silver Creek Samplers. It's called Counting on Love. It says, I shall love you for rich or poor, a perfect mix. Let's see, 1, 2, I shall love you. 3, 4, for rich or poor. 5, 6, a perfect mix. 7, 8, something soulmates. And then 10, 9, 10, forever amen. And then you put your initials at the bottom. Isn't that pretty? And the sentiment's nice. Too cute. Okay. Oh, goodness. Don't you just love tablets? Yeah. In fact, that's a good place to stop. I don't want to overkill. So we'll have something to show next time. All right. So that's good. The next thing is my finish. Okay. My finish is Snow Days. And this is from Scissor Tail Designs. And I just saw this one. I didn't like a lot on it. I had the top part all done except for the snowflakes in the middle. And I needed to do the bottom part. So I sat down and finished this in a day. And this is on Fabric Flare 28 count. And you know, the Fabric Flare is screen printed, so it's white on one side and the color is on another side. And I used 2 strands of floss. Yeah, 2 strands of floss over 2. And I used all the call for DMCs. But I just thought that was so cute. And I haven't decided if I'm going to make it to a pillow or if it's going to be a picture. Just have not decided. So there you go. But anyway, that was my finish for the week. So that was good. I got something finished. And there's also a little scissor fob you can make too that says snow. You see this over in the corner. But I didn't do that. 1 snowman's enough. All right. Okay, the next thing is, if I can get the, okay, there we go. All right. I'm going to see if I can pull up a picture of our free pattern. This is, okay. This one is From the Heart, Needleart. Okay. And I will link this below. Well, yeah. It's not even thinking. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Free charts, yeah. Okay, what you do is you go on and there's going to be 3 lines in the upper right hand corner after you get to her website. And then you're going to tap on those 3 lines, and then you are going to find, please work. Well, let me see if I can do this without showing something I shouldn't show. Okay, this is the chart, Love. And I thought that would be perfect since Valentine's Day is on Monday. Valentine's Day is on Monday. Oh, I can't even talk. This one's 80 wide by 50 high, and she wants you to choose your own fabric and threads. And it says, have fun stitching this little chart and share your progress on social media with the hashtag from the heart Needleart. And it's really, really cute. Really, really cute. So remember, when you get to her page, don't just say, oh, there's nothing here, because it says sign up for a newsletter. You tap those 3 horizontal lines that you'll see right here, okay? That's what you're going to tap. And then this will come up and you scroll down, because it'll have a couple more patterns on there, and you'll be able to see the free chart. And it's very, it's large enough to see. It's very, very clear, and it's a color chart with symbols. So there you go. All right, now the next thing we're going to talk about are Stitchy Kindness and haul. So I just kind of mixed it up. I was watching Bumble Stitches Nicola's video. It's a different Nicola than Nicola Parkman. But anyway, you know, this is the Queen's Jubilee year, and I talked about this last week, and I ordered the pattern. It's a PDF pattern because I have a friend that's from England, and she loves anything to do with England, and I thought I would do this for her. Isn't that cute? I don't think I showed this, but if I did, I'm so sorry. But anyway, that's Queen Elizabeth's initials, and then it's got the dates of her reign and a crown, and then it says Royal Jubilee, and it's got the flowers and the crest and stuff down there. So this one is really easy and small. It's only 4x4 or something like that, so it shouldn't take me too long. Okay, then I got some Stitchy Kindness. And this is from Violets and Verses. You know, I talk about Jennifer a good bit and her group. She's a designer, and she has retreats and things like that. And she thanked me for being a part of Violets and Verses. And she went to the Shaker Village, and she picked up a few little things. She always puts violets in her pictures. And if you can find the violets, then she has a drawing, and she picks the name. And who doesn't need a tote bag? And this one's just so cute. It's got a little pig on it, and it says Shaker Village, Kentucky since 1802. So I thought that was really cute, and this would be great to carry my cross stitch in. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Oh, goodness. I really, really appreciate it. I'll probably carry my stitching to work with me on slow days, if we ever have any. All right, and then the next thing I got, this was haul. Now, I've not made a project bag, but I can sew, and I can quilt. So I thought, this is really pretty fabric. And I got this from Shakespeare's Peddler, Kitten Stitcher. Is this not the prettiest fabric for a project bag? Just too cute. So I got that, and I saw this, and I thought, oh, that's a perfect match. Very, very good combination. So I thought, well, I'll just use that. Then while I was there, I saw, oh goodness, what's that? Oh, that's cute. I saw these zipper charms. First, they were sold out. Well, I waited and went back, and I said, if they've got them, I'm going to get them. Is that not too cute? Floss and an embroidery hoop. So I got those. I thought, well, I'm going to have me a fancy bag. So I think I'll use the floss on this one because it matches so well. And I'll use the embroidery hoop on something else. All right. Then, you know, it couldn't travel alone. So I looked at the fabric because, you know, I can always use fabric. And I found some 32 count sugar cookie. And this is my fabric. So I can't wait to use this one. This will be good for a sampler or something like that. So I was like, yay. So that was really, really good. So we'll see how I do on that. It'll be a while before you see a project bag, people. So don't be expecting one next week. Because I'm a procrastinator when it comes to sewing. Then the next thing is I had won a giveaway at Anabella's on her Flosstube. And she goes through her shop and she just picks randomly some patterns and things. And she could not have picked a better pattern for me because it was on my wish list. And then she puts other things in with it. And the pattern that she chose was the Calico Confectionery, the Calico Confectionery pattern, Love Sampler. Look at that. It is gorgeous. So I was very excited to see that. And it only uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. And look how pretty. Oh my goodness. I was so excited. And not only that, she gave me a piece of Charles Craft White Ada, 15 by 18. I'm not going to take it out of the pack because I'll get it dirty. But I'm going to use that and do it. And then there was a little pink box. And in this box, there was a needle threader, and some floss. And I thought, how sweet. So thank you so much, Elaine. I really, really appreciate it. And that just made my day. All my stitchy kindness and goodness and haul. So I really, really appreciate it so much. I just felt like privileged. So what am I going to do next week? Okay, for some reason I thought next week was Cross Stitch Christmas week with Anabella's, but it's not. It's the following week, February the 20th. And if you want to join us on the hashtag XStitchXmas week, feel free. All we do is get our Christmas whips out and we stitch away on Christmas for a whole week. And it gets some of our stitching done, you know, before the new patterns come out in the summer. But I'm going to work on my winter cross stitch camp pattern, which is the Bristol berries. I was doing one berry, and I'm going to have that finished by the end of the month. Hopefully, I will finish my Stitcher's Heart Challenge because I have to post a picture before Monday night. We may get that one done, we may not. And of course, this is Whip Go Weekend, so I'm going to work on the Mayflower, which is Women of the Mayflower by Brenda Gervais. And then I'm also going to work on my Halloween sampler. Oh, there goes Winston again. With Cottage Garden samplings. So I'm going to be working on those because those are my 2 Whip Goes for the month. So hopefully we'll get some things done. And who knows, I may pick up some random something too and just squirrel off into the whatever. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry I was just so, I don't know what you'd call it today, but I'm just kind of distracted, I guess. I'm not usually like this, but yeah. It's been a crazy busy week and busier than usual. And I just appreciate y'all joining me today to see my cross stitch. And I hope you'll come back next week and we'll have more Nashville needlework things. Hopefully we'll have some FFOs. That would be nice because I have went into my containers and I have found things that are like perfect for things to, you know, that I need to finish. And then I found something I was looking for a long time and couldn't find it while I was looking for something else. Isn't that the way it always comes? So anyway, happy stitching, and just stitch the Winter Olympics with us. It's not too late. Just go on Instagram at hashtag the Naptime Stitcher and follow her, and you can download the PDF, and it'll show you, you know, if you want to download it, and it'll show you the steps of what you need to stitch on. So until next week, I will see you, and happy stitching. Bye-bye. I wanted to show you my past FFOs. The first one is Love from Pine Mountain Designs, and this is no longer available. This is called It's a Wrap series, and this one was the February one. And they had pieced the fabric around the 10 count, what is this called? It's not Ada. I can't think of the name of it today. Oh my goodness. And I used 3 strands of floss over 1 thread. So this turned out really well. And it's got love in like different languages. So I thought that was very nice. Then the next one I have, this is the Mill Hill Calendar series, and I don't think this one's available. I've not seen this one either. I did this one on 14 count Ada, and this is the February one. This is The Road to a Friend's House is Paved with Affection, and it's got beads around the border and also the stitches, and you use 2 strands and do the beading last, and they had the heart ceramic button on there. Just really, really cute. I really enjoyed doing this one. And these pop out, and there was a calendar that you could hang on at the bottom. And I believe you can still get the calendars, but I just chose not to. But I just thought that was so cute. And this fabric is kind of like a pale pink, but it's looking lavender on here. That's more, yeah, that's more like it. Okay. Then the next one I have, I tried to get all my Valentine's Day things. And I'm sorry that most of these patterns are not available. Now, this one probably is available at 123 Stitch, or it could be available at your local needlework shop if they still have some Lizzie Kate. This is Valentine's, and it was a flip it chart, and it came with a little charm. And this one's on 28 count natural raw linen. I used all the call for fabric threads. They're Weeks Dye Works and Jingle-Arts, and I used 2 strands over 2, and they had just a really light border that was cross-stitched. So, too cute. All right, and the next one, I have no idea who this one's by. I have looked and looked and looked. I know it was the one that had snaps, but I don't think it's a Bent Creek. It may be, but there was a month. Everything was monthly, and this was February's, and it's Be Mine. And see, it's got the little snap. It may be a Bent Creek, but I'm not sure. And this was done on a piece of linen I had. I don't know what kind it is because it's been so long ago. And it's 2 strands over 2, and of course, you know, the snap came with it. And I really enjoyed stitching this. And after I got it stitched, I thought, oh, this frame looks really good with it. It's just something I found in a, you know, discard pile that nobody wanted at a stitch shop. So, but I really like that one. I always enjoy putting that one out at Valentine's Day. And this one is the Stitching Bird, and it's the Valentine bird. And this one is by Heart and Hand. And I really, really enjoyed doing this one. It came with a little heart button, and there was back stitch for the thread out of its mouth, and the rest was cross stitch, and it was 2 strands over 2, and this is on a piece of, I want to say maybe Cafe Mocha linen, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it's not that dark. But anyway, there's just a whole series, and I really, really like these. So I'll pop these in and out. The ones I've got done, I don't have many done yet. But anyway, that's my past FFOs. Thank you so much.